a sale or somebody's interested in buying something, I'm going to go through that contract that you just sent me?
Yes, that contract is very well. You could use it. It's called, I'm not going to name it, I'm recording. It works very well for the reason that, let's say that your online is down, your internet is down, okay? Well, you're going to need to use a system, a company where you could do online sales, telesales, without having to be online, if that makes sense. Yeah, so you're using your house phone, versus your landline versus your cell phone because you're using Wi-Fi, or let's just say you don't get good data, so you use your landline. Now, instead of generating quotes on your cell phone or online, you'll be able to do it through a spreadsheet. It's really, really easy to be able to do quotes by using formulas. We can show you how to do that. Also, it's for final expense, so there's not that many options, so it's going to be easy to teach you that with the multiplication. Okay, and the very, very best thing about it is that once you get a client, you input the information. Where? Well, it's not going to be online. It's going to be on the paper application that you have in front of you in your desk, because you're doing telesales and you're not going to be online. So now you're going to tell the client, okay, just a second, and this is, of course, is after you already have the EFT form, Social Security, health questions, driver's license, all that information. Okay, draft date is already set. So you call up the third-party carrier called BEMA. They're the underwriting department. Let's just call them that. So then you're going to let them know, hi, my name is, this is just a rough draft with you, okay? I'll do a little bit more training with you. But once you already have all this down, you call the third-party DEMA and you say, hi, my name is Eloise from Carrier. This is my agent code number. I have a product I'm offering for final expense called so-and-so, and I have the third party on the line. They'll say, okay, great. They'll start asking you information, and you can even tell them, this is my first time calling your department, and they'll walk you through. But what happens is they'll ask you all the questions just like you asked the client, and then at the very, very end, it'll take you about 5 minutes of them talking to you. What they'll do is they'll ask you, please pass me to the client, and of course you have them on a three-way call. So the client's already on the line. They start asking them the health questions again. It's rhetorical, Social Security number, driver's license, all that. It takes about 10 minutes for them to do that, and then at the very end, they say, thank you very much, you qualified. We'll go ahead and submit this for the agent. So you don't have to submit anything to the company. They'll submit it for you.
Okay, cool. So I would literally just have to call them and just get the underwriting done. So all I really need to do is just get all their information down and then call and give it to them.
Right. So you do either, because we're going to do two things with you, right? We're going to give you leads, so that's telesales. So you're going to do your pitch, and you're going to get the client, you're going to get the application, you're going to call the underwriter, and they're going to submit for you. Or you're going to do telemarketing, which is cold leads, and from there you turn it into warm, and then from warm you close it, and then you go through the same process. So now that we've got that figured out, give me a rough draft of what you're going to be doing today, calling prospects.
Okay, so the script you sent me, of course I don't say, may I step in please at the end, because I'm not in person. So, call, okay. Hi, my name is Eloise. How are you doing today?
Very good, thank you.
Probably depends on, sorry.
You could actually, you could make something else up right there, okay? Something that's at your comfort level. Okay.
Okay, well, awesome. The reason I called today is I recently received information from you requesting more about our final expense burial insurance plans and rate quotes.
I don't really remember that.
Okay, well...
Okay, now do you see the second page, or forgive me, it's in red. Right there it says, that's your how you overcome objection, and any objection they give you, that's where you overcome it. So they say, okay, go ahead.
Waiting for that, and
okay, now go ahead.
On that page, okay.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, I didn't remember. Okay, well, thank you for that information, Ms. Smith.
And then right here,
more coverage.
and then right here is where the client will say, you emphasize it, especially if you have their favorite color. You gave our assistant the color red, and then you wait for answer and let them think, okay? Because the script is a script, but you're the one controlling the script. So you put a pause on there, you make them think, and then they're like, you know what? I remember now. Yes.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
And so how do you know the color that they chose? Is it on the lead?
Yes, it's on the lead. So from there, you skip all that. You skip all that and you go to the next format. You see? That's just to overcome the objection.
Okay, so if they don't remember their color, that's when you say 1, 2, 3. Huh?
Exactly.
Okay. No.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. So my daughter just woke up. I just got her back to sleep, and then she just woke up on me. So it's okay. Okay. So I'm not gonna say masked up. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're having a good day. I have your date of birth and age as December 12th, 1995. So that would make you 24 years old, or 24 years young, right? Yeah.
Right.
Well, Mr. Smith, what we try to do when people request information, as you've done, are two things. First, we want to see if you qualify, and second, we want to see what your needs are.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, so what I'm going to do is ask you a few health questions and ask you a few, I'm going to ask you a few health questions. So,
Okay.
give me just one moment while I pull up.
Now I'm going to step in. The other example is you're going to see a page that has health questions, right? So now that one is to, so that one is to our field sales, okay? Now the page, the page that you're going to pull up is from the carrier that you're going to use, which you're going to use. Let's just say you're going to use the one that's not online. So it's going to be in front of you, and you're going to ask the health questions. Okay. Now you don't want to give them a quote right away, because if you give them a quote, they don't need you anymore. So you want to ask them all the health questions. You want to spend time with them. Ask them if they're taking metformin or is only for diabetics, if they have complications like glaucoma and what their medication is, if they have diabetes, neuropathy and all that. It's been in the hospital. You want to spend 20 minutes on there. You want to spend an hour with them on there. Okay? You want to keep them talking, because this way, and I'm exaggerating, it could be 20 minutes or 15. But you want to keep them talking so that this way they give you no reason to shop you, because they already told you all the illnesses. How could they buy another insurance policy when they have neuropathy and glaucoma and diabetes, insulin, with 80 units of insulin? How could they shop you? So this way you could come back and say, based on the information you give me, with all the insurance companies, with any other person that if they're a professional, you would qualify for this. You see? So you want to do that to them. Now, what everybody else does, real quickly, is they skip it.
I just go straight down to, have you been in the hospital in the last 2 years? And then just elaborate on everything from there.
Yeah. But please spend as much time with the health questions, because if you try to skip it because I'm gonna go to another call. No. Then you're missing out the whole opportunity of making the sale there, because they're not gonna need you.
So still ask the health questions, but not the ones on the script, or still ask the health questions with the ones on the script? Or am I going to just do it through the one that...
Exactly, because that's a format. That's just a general format. Okay, so you're going to ask it for... If you're going to use, for example, Prosperity, you ask them Prosperity application, right? If you're going to use American Amicable, you ask them American Amicable health questions. If you're going to use our special carrier, you're going to use, you're going to go ahead and use that health questionnaire. You see? So that questionnaire that you see there is for our specialty company, which is Government Personnel Mutual, but that's for field sales only.
Okay.
You're doing
Telesales.
Telesales.
Whenever I get ready to make my phone calls, I need to go ahead and pull up that contract that you sent me with, and then it'll have their health questions on it, right?
Right. First, fill out that contract, send it over to us. I'm going to send you the actual paperwork that you need, but I don't want to confuse you. First, send us the contract. And that could take you like 30 minutes, and then I'll send you the paperwork for the formula, the rates, the application, And that's all you really need to know. It's self-explanatory. But the first part that you gave me on the script was awesome. We have a second critic on the line. Let me go ahead and ask, what do you think? Can you give her any tips on what you heard?
Just study the script so you don't stutter.
That's it.
The more, yeah, the more you, the more.
It's been about a year since I've spoken to people, so I was just like, oh yeah, that sounds super.
The more pauses there is, the more you give them time to talk. Don't let them talk. You be the one talking.
Yeah, but remember, you used to work for American Income Live. You did field sales, and what you did, like what? How much in sales? 12,000 in the first month.
First 2 months, yeah.
First 2 months. So it's not that different. You're very sharp, so you picked up on the script instead of saying, "May I walk in?" No, you erase that, put your own persona into it. You know, you just replace that with your own wording. And you could do that. We forgive you. You know, we want you to do that. This is general for you. You know, you aren't us. You know what I mean? You could use a different lingo.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Did you still want me to go over the company and stuff, like the facts that you need to know about GPM Life, and then the...
Yeah. Go ahead as a practice. Okay.
So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our company. We were founded in 1934, over 80 years of quality service to policyholders. We have about $4.2 billion of insurance in force, over $764 million in total assets. We're rated A minus excellent by AM Best. We have over 91,000 individual policies, and we're licensed in 48 states and the District of Columbia.
Okay, stop. See, so the psychology there is that when you're telling them that, as boring as it may sound, and you're taking an extra 2 minutes of your time reading that, is the client is already, you're not giving the client an opportunity to say, I haven't heard of your company, if you don't give them that. And then this way, by you giving them all the assets and all that, they can't say it's overwhelming. They can't say at the end, I haven't heard of that company, I don't think so. No, you already gave them the information that they needed. And if they do give you that, if they do give you at the end, again, that an excuse or objection, all you have to just say is, remember I told you that they have 91,000 policy holders. Our company name is Government Personnel Mutual. We've been around since this year, and we are rated A, and we have so much in billion in assets. Okay, and then, okay, see, instead of them giving you an objection, it's just information now. Now, yeah. Okay, continue.
Okay. So, where it says don't forget these additional expenses, how do I start that out? Like, what do I tell them to bring that up?
Okay, go ahead and.
Do you know how much a funeral costs, or do you know how much it costs to?
Have you ever inquired?
Should I say that, or?
Okay, go ahead.
You could ask.
So what I would say is it's just very expensive to die. The additional expenses are your cemetery plot, your marker engraving, your hospital or doctor bills, outstanding debts or obligations. You could also have legal or attorney fees, just the cost of your flowers, your newspaper notices, and your death certificate. They can get very expensive. If you died tomorrow, where would your money come from to pay for all these final expenses and obligations?
Now you got to remember, you stay on the script, but when you're asking a question, you do a WFA, which is wait for answer. Okay, so emphasize the question.
Okay. So where would you get the money to pay for your final expenses and obligations?
See, so you separate yourself from a telemarketer. Okay, so I don't have any. How much does it cost?
Okay, well, your most commonly selected services are your professional service charges, which could be $1,975. This is just our average samples, by the way. And embalming is $695. Cosmetology and hair preparations, etc., depending on what you all need, it'd be $225. Visitation, viewing, and funeral service could be $895.
Yeah, but I want to know how much it costs for like $10,000 of coverage.
Oh, okay. So total of everything that I was just thinking of, it would be about a
okay, that's what I need to pay?
That's what you would have to pay to take care of your final expenses.
Okay.
That's what your total would be for your final expenses.
Okay, so don't forget to integrate it but I'm the person here to give you this information and to give you a solution with a monthly premium that's very low. It could be as low as $37.50 depending on your health. That's not in the script, but you're forgetting to say that because I'm listening to you and I'm like, it's going to cost me $8,000. Forget it. I'm going to hang up on you. So because that's the script, and I'm not going to stay on the script. We're going to role play as if I'm the actual person. I'm not being that hard on you.
No, yes, I understand.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so the way it works is we would have to check out and see your health and see how your health is, and a few other factors.
Okay, from there
we could give you
Okay, good. From there, you got it made. All you have to do is say, okay, let me go ahead and ask you some health questions so I can qualify you for the lowest price. Boom, that's it.
Okay. So let me qualify you so I can.
Because you already said we're going to qualify you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're wanting to know how much it's going to cost, let me go ahead and qualify you and give you the lowest price. I'll just have to ask you a few health questions and get that situated.
Okay.
So do you not want me to talk about the importance of final expense protection?
No. It's like that's a script for field sales. You got to follow the telemarketed format. That's where it's color coordinated.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So why don't we do this? You're doing pretty well, but you could do a lot better. Study it another hour. Give me a call, and then we'll go through it again.
Okay, most definitely. And then so the last part is just okay, baby girl, it's okay. So the last part would just be the now blank. Everyone's needs are different. Now, Mr. Smith, everyone's needs are different, but one common need that everyone has is to take care of their loved ones. And that's what I do every day. A lot of people take this financial burden off their families, and if you qualify, I can take this financial burden off your family as well.
Yes. Now you got to remember, you could look at it and then shorten it. Just don't remove everything.
Okay.
Okay.
So just be like, okay, now Mr. Smith, everyone's needs are different, but one common need that everyone has is to take care of their loved ones. And then I could say,
Yeah.
Mr. Smith, that's what I do every day. I help a lot of people take their financial burden off. I would love to help you, and I know you wouldn't want to leave. I know you would rather leave behind dollars and not debt. Who would be responsible for planning your funeral and paying the final cost?
My wife doesn't work. It would just be me.
Okay. Well, the problem today is the high cost of debt, and a funeral cost can be between $6,000 to $10,000. Well, 10 years ago, that's what it was. But today, other burial and other final expenses can be between $10,000 and $18,000, which can be a lot. How can all those big expenses be paid if it's just you?
Yeah. You know what? Can you help me out? Can you tell me what the monthly's going to be? See, when a client tells you, just real quick, when a client tells you, can you help me out? Can you tell me what the monthly's going to be? Now, make sure you say, okay, first let me ask you the health questions. Let me go through this. And then quote them. You could get off of the script right after that. The script is made so that this way, people say, I don't know what to say. Okay, I'm giving you what to say. Now, if it's too much, shorten it. Okay.
Understandable. So for now, since you're already asking for a quote, I don't need to read the rest of this. I just basically need to tell you. Okay, well.
No,
we're gonna go ahead and start with your health questions.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask you them one by one, and I need you to give me them very specific and in detail.
Thank you.
And then just start asking the health questions.
Yes.
And get their quotes.
Yes.
Okay. And then whenever I do ask the health questions for whatever contract I'm with, how do I calculate their quote?
Okay, there's a rate a rate book for the company that I'm going to send you. And that's real quick, real easy. We can teach you how to do that in like 2 minutes. And then with Prosperity, American Amicable, and you do that online. If you're ever on the field with GPM, it's a quick rate book. You could get the formula the same way as the first one, or you could just do a app, a quick quote on the cell phone. So yeah, they're all very, very easy.
I can download Quick Quote on my phone and get that app off of the Google Play Store, and it'll just pull it up for me, basically.
Yes, you got to log on. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. So for now, I have my scripts basically down, right? So for now, I need to just go fill out that contract, send it back to you, and then I can start making calls after that.
Yes.
Okay. And if I do end up getting a quote and making a sale, I just need to call the underwriters after.
With one carrier, it's the one that you're filling out right now. It's you call the underwriter, DEMA. Now with Prosperity Life, you do call another carrier. It's called Aptical, and you just got to know that. Okay.
Okay. So for right now, just for today, I will be calling the underwriters with this one.
Yeah, DEMA, yes.
Okay. And I don't stay on the phone with the customer, right? I just hang up with the customer, finish, and then call the underwriting.
No. You stay on the phone with the customer, and you call underwriting on a 3-way call.
Oh, okay.
And the client's listening.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll have to 3-way call the underwriting while I'm on. So I would just tell the customer, okay, if you'll just give me a brief moment, I'm going to call and get you set up with your premium and give the underwriting all of your information so that we can get you signed up, right?
Yeah, basically you could replace all that by saying, I'm going to get you qualified right now. I'm going to call it underwriter. Please hold. Please hold a minute. Okay?
Okay. All right, well, then I think I'm okay then. I'm going to go ahead and fill out that contract that you just sent, get my daughter calm down, and then I'll start making calls.
Yeah.
And if they don't answer, we don't leave a voicemail, right? We just call back.
Correct.
Okay, because with American Income Life, we always left voicemail. That's what I was wondering. So, do we call back within an hour, within a day? How does that work?
Well, you could call, if you're going to call in the morning, call them in the afternoon, and then call them in the evening. That's pretty much the rule we do.
If they're at work or something, expect to call them after they get off so that they're more available.
Right.
Okay.
And
Alrighty. Well, then I think I know everything that I need to know for now then, especially since I went over my script again, I feel a little bit more confident and comfortable. And I will get that contract sent over to you in like 1 minute because I'm filling it out right now on the laptop.
okay,
Should be good to go.
this is the rule of thumb to use. We give you 37 leads, right? So in Texas, but the rule of thumb is out of 10, you're going to get one sale. And one out of the 10, which leaves you with 8, the other one, you're never going to close, never. You know, I don't know why. They may not like you, or they just have an attitude, they're grumpy. And then out of the other 8, if you're just an okay agent, the rule of thumb is you'll sell 1 out of 10. But if you're a great agent, you'll follow up and follow up and follow up and follow up. You'll be the one closing the 8 out of the 10. If not you, somebody else will.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was always taught too. If it's not you calling, somebody else will call them.
Okay.
And then it's that person's sale and not yours. Yep, I learned that out.
And it's your job to out of these leads to get their email address, to get their, if they're interested before they hang up, or anything, you don't know if they're going to hang up because of an emergency or something, get their work phone number, get their email address. This way you're following up with them appropriately. Make sure you get their sometimes the telemarketers or telesale agents, they don't get the right address information. I mean, you might want to mail them, right? So you're going to be following up and following up and following up. And of course, we're going to give you more than 30 leads a day, but we'll go from there with this first batch.
Yeah, of course. You always just want to start out with the minimum. I understand. Yeah, what I'll also do is ask them what their work schedule is, so I know what's the best time to call them. I'll always do that with them too, because I'd be like, well, what time do you work from? All right, well, what's the best time to call you? And then I'll call them around that time, because I don't like to just blow up people's phones knowing that they're not home. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I'll always do that too.
And we'll teach you some other tricks as we go. We can't do everything all at once. But example, let's say that somebody's not interested, and they've been on the books for 3 months, and you finally got them. This is all you have to say. Hi, Luis. Yeah, this is JR. You recognize me? Yes. Okay. Well, the reason why I'm calling you is that your information is on our system, and we want to find out the disposition on it, and we don't want to close your account. So we need some more information from you. What are you going to say, Luis?
Okay.
Do you want me to close your account? Like, I'm asking you, like, as a regular.
No.
See what I mean?
To close my account.
See, so that's why we do that. There's just that little trick. So I need to ask some more information from you so that this way we won't close your account. What are you going to say, Luis?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, see? So there's just a little trick that you do to follow up, okay? That's just an example, okay? All right.
Alrighty.
Well,
so I think we're good to go then. Thanks for going over that with me, and I will go ahead and send that to you, and then I'm going to make myself a few notes, just so whenever I start making calls, I have everything together.
Okay.
And then
I'm going to send this to our manager of Telesales. His name is Gustavo, okay? And then this way he could help you out later on, too, with some recommendations. He'll jump in and help as well, okay?
All right, sounds good. Well, I appreciate it, and hope you have a good day. I will text you if I need anything else, and let me know and make sure that you got my email back whenever I send it in just a minute.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.